What's up, YouTube? It's the Hood Trucker Fitness Channel. We're talking everything fitness. And today, another bad week. But I finished it off on a good note. Let me explain. This past week, it was murder driving through them storms. Like they had, what they said, an 88-year storm. I mean, I spent 2 days on the highway like 15 miles an hour. I got a little bit of footage on my other channel, and I got some other footage that I haven't even released yet. But it was crazy. So because it took us so long to get through those areas, you know, I had to really push when I got out of those areas, and I didn't have a lot of time to do anything. Like, when you're driving through those weather, really bad weather conditions, I mean, it takes a lot out of you. So by the time I'm done with the day, you know, I'm spent. So I don't really want to do nothing. The first day, I was running through, I kind of, toward the end of my day, I mean, I didn't mean it to be the end of the day, but after this incident happened, it was the end of the day. So I was kind of, pushing kind of hard, and I was wondering why everybody was, driving so slow. So as I approached this bridge, as I'm exiting Mississippi, I kind of slid from one side of the bridge to the other. It was some black ice, and then when I got to the other side, I was able to hit the rumble strips, the things that make your tires rumble when you're getting too close to the edge, and that basically saved me. There wasn't no ice over there, so it basically saved me. I've slid before, so I kind of knew that you don't really want to do any kind of sudden moves or anything, but it put an exclamation point on the day. So after I got through there and had to check my shorts and all that, I pulled into the first rest area and went to sleep. I mean, I was like spent, just because I just been traffic and accidents and all of that stuff. And then again, I didn't really know why everybody was going so slow. I hadn't encountered anything like that earlier in the day, throughout the whole day. And I was like so then the next day, now I'm like kind of cautious. So, and because I had to slow down or in the day abruptly like that, I kind of put myself a little behind. And so the next day I said, well, we're gonna do this. I looked at the forecast on the Weather Channel, and they have the Doppler radar, they have all that stuff, so you can see everything. And I looked ahead and I said, well, it's gonna be some stuff, right? So I said, well, we're gonna tackle this crack of dawn to crack of dust, or whatever dusk, right? So I'm basically trying to move, drive and try to take advantage of all day. So bottom line is this past week, it was so crazy with the weather. I didn't have time to do anything, because I immediately, when I started my trip, I was behind schedule and I had to catch up, all that stuff. That was this week. Last week, it was a bunch of stuff, personal business type stuff. I had to move my furniture, all that stuff. So I had 2 back-to-back weeks where I wasn't really, I didn't really have a lot of time to work out. I could have probably wedged it in there somewhere, but in the grand scheme of things, with this weather and the other thing, I really didn't think it was that all that important. I said, once I get through this week, I'm looking at the weather. I'm saying, like, it's going to clear out. When I come back, that's where I pick it up. And that's where we're at right now. Didn't really eat like I should have, meaning that, I'm not working out. I probably should cut back on a couple of things. I didn't. I just went berserk. And I kind of felt like I was getting a little more bloated or something like that. And I kind of felt it a little bit, but not too bad. When I came back, though, after I was finished my trip, I went and hung out with my family for a brief second. I had some pizza, a little bit of beer. And I kind of felt like a little bloated. So I said, okay. These past 2 weeks have been horrible as far as the workout. But also, like, when I was doing keto, there was also the idea that you should probably let your body reset, and just let everything, all the hormones and all that stuff. Because, when you work out, you're disrupting a whole bunch of stuff. Like if you go from sedentary and eating garbage and all of that, eating a bunch of garbage. I'll call him back later. Eating a bunch of garbage and then now you're working out. You're disrupting a lot of stuff in your body, and especially when you first start, your body does not like it at all. You have to, get used to it. You have to, get into it. You have to do that. So sometimes when you shaking the stuff up, a lot of things get out of whack for a while until your body starts to get used to exercise and that kind of thing. So sometimes you want to take a little break. Like I have a video where I say you should never take a week off. Looking back, during that period of time, probably, that probably applies. But during this period of time, here's what's going on in this period. I had the first week I had a bunch of personal stuff, and then I was behind schedule. A lot of times, the shipper will have you screwed up because, the last time I came out from Atlanta, they screwed the weight up. Well, this past trip while I was coming out, they did it again. So I'm already behind under the gun. So, sometimes you're gonna run into that, and you're gonna run into the, where it's just things are happening at such a fast pace. You don't really have time to just squeeze it in, whatever. I went 2 weeks, almost like maybe 10 days or something like that, close to 2 weeks. Here's what happened. I feel like, I didn't eat like I should have, but it also wasn't that detrimental, because here's what happened. Yesterday was my first day back working out, and as you know, I have shoulder problems. It's been to the point where, it's been waking me up out of my sleep. Just pain, right? So I was like, at first I was like, well, I don't really mind taking this time off because my shoulders need to heal. They didn't heal. So I didn't even really get any better. Slightly. But so what that basically told me is I have to rehab these. Like I got to really get in there and, get some blood flowing and, all that stuff. So that's what I did yesterday. So I did I did like, I believe 20 or 25 sets of just air, non-weighted presses, whether you want to call them, shoulder presses or whatever you want to call them. I did a bunch of those, and I felt it, and it's even sore, but like muscular sore, and it's kind of painful. It's kind of hard to explain, but I did a bunch of those, right? So felt good. Then I did some I guess you can call them push-ups, but off of the corner of the sink. So it's more like, okay, these are straight up, so these are shoulder presses, right? more of an angle. So like if I was on an incline bench press, I would be leaned back. I can't put my seat back. I would be leaned back, and then it's more of a angle. So it's not straight up. It's kind of an angle. This angle would be a bench press. This is an incline press, and then this is a shoulder press. So it's more of like an incline press, because I was gonna try to do push-ups yesterday, but I said, I did like one or two. I was like, nah, we're not ready yet. So I did some push-ups like off the sink, which is like an incline press, just to get fire up some of this top, chest, shoulder stuff, right? Get that working, get some blood flow in there, stuff like that. Then I did some curls, because I haven't did anything. So I did put through some curls in there. And then at the end of the workout, I did my cardio, which was 30 minutes. I start the clock at 30 minutes. And so it reads 300. You start, boom, right? And you run until it says it starts 300, then it goes 29, 59, stuff like that, all the way around to 29, 15. At 15, I stop, take a break. So we're doing that for 30 minutes. So it's basically 30 sets, right? So what I did is I did jumping jacks all the way to 15, then I rested. Then I did jumping jacks again all the way to 20, and I rested for 20 seconds. Then I switched up and started jogging in place, and did that all the way. And then I rested for 15 seconds. Then I said, okay, let me try. It was kind of easy, so I said, let me try 2 minutes. So I went around, did the jogging, went around 1 minute, then I went around again, stopped at 15, and rested for 15. So I said I did that a couple of times, and then after that I started doing like jumping jacks until I couldn't do jumping jacks no more, because after a while your calves, especially if you ain't been doing either jogging in place or jumping jacks, your calves are gonna get blowed up, right? So my calves are starting to get blowed up by now. So now I can only do jumping jacks for like 30 seconds. Did that and then I would jog until 15. So like in place, right? So I was mixing it up. So I'm just like every 15 seconds I'm thinking about where I am as far as my cardio. Am I breathing too hard? Or am I breathing hard enough? So I'm trying to just incorporate a bunch of different stuff. So that's basically what I did for 30 minutes. Not super over strenuous, but it's cardio, right? So it's kind of like, I kind of felt like I was maybe doing like a brisk, maybe a little bit like maybe a light jog to like a high, like a brisk walk, like a, that kind of thing. I wasn't like, I could still have a conversation. I wasn't overly huffy puffy, nothing like that. So I said, well, this is what I'm gonna do from now on. Because even though I took the last two weeks off, basically, I'm still thinking in the back of my mind, like, what's going on? So let's push it. So today I went in there and did squats. I did 2,000, but here's the catch. I was doing, I do the 2,000, which is 20 sets of 100. I had been doing 2 minutes in between each set. Today I said, let's go ahead and see if we, where we're at as far as, have I lost anything? Have I gained anything? Whatever the case. So I was thinking, maybe since I had the last 2 weeks off, I haven't did any squats in the last 2 weeks. And I was thinking that possibly I could have lost something in that 2 weeks. Well, I pushed it. I did a minute between each one. So I cut my time in half. And it didn't really affect me, like, to the point where I'm thinking, like, I'm really huffy puffy and I'm really thinking about quitting, till like the last 5 sets. Then it's willpower. You just push through those, and then after that, you're done. So I didn't. So I guess the moral of the story is that I took 2 weeks off, but because I had 5 or 6 months, whatever it was, of getting up to that 2 weeks, I had a week prior, but it really wasn't a whole week, but I had 5 or 6 months of working out to get to that point, right? And then I took 2 weeks off, and it wasn't really a conscious decision to take 2 weeks off. It just circumstances happened. So in essence, I really haven't lost anything. The only thing I probably lost is my push-up stuff, and that's because I can't even tell you what I've lost or gained because I can't even do push-up because it's so it hurts so bad. So I'm gonna continue to do these. I might add 15 next time, right, and see how that goes, and see where I'm at, and then maybe add the 25s. Now, the reason why I probably gonna work with the 15s is because I can put them in my backpack because I've been working out in the shower, right? So it's too cold really to do anything outside right now. I mean everywhere I go, the temperatures are like in the 20s. I'm not working out outside the truck because my weights are here, but I'm not working out in 20-degree weather. I'll do it inside, but I'm not working out in 20-degree weather. Get out of here. As soon as the thing warm up, I'm there. I got the bench up there. I could pull the bench down because I could do these, and I could do the weighted presses and all that, which are better. I'm not gonna do it in 20-degree weather. So we have to work with what we can work with. So basically, my assessment is this: the last 2 weeks, although I probably should have got on my rehab sooner. I took the last 2 weeks and evaluated. I don't think I lost anything, right? I may have gained probably some water, maybe a little fat, mostly around the belly area. But what I've learned is, I probably need to step up my cardio. So from now on, I'm doing cardio, that 30-minute thing, on days that I'm not doing squats. Today I did squats. We got it in, right? And I just only squats. So a part of this squats is the way I do squats. I don't really go all the way down. I probably go to 45, and that's cardio and a little bit of muscle building. So I don't really go all the way down because I'll be 50 next month. I don't really want to blow out my knees. So I'm doing it where I don't have any knee issues at all. And I tore my ACL and I have surgery. I don't have any knee issues at all. So I want to keep it that way. But we still get the workout. I'm still drenched and I'm still huffy puffy. So we're still getting a workout, and that's cardio. So the other thing we're gonna continue to do the strength training. What we can get done. And if it's 20-degree weather, I'm not doing weights outside. I'm going inside. If all I can bring inside in my backpack is two 15-pound weights, so be it. Then we'll do it with the 15s. Other than that, I'm doing the towel curls, all that. That'll blow you up a little bit. And I'm doing back arms in there as much as I can do. We're doing what we can do. And then we're doing the cardio after it all. So from now on, we're doing cardio after every single workout. I don't care what it is. And I don't care whatever it is or how we doing it. We're doing some type of cardio. If I'm doing it in the bathroom, in the shower, I'll show you the shower. It's like a hotel bathroom. Like you got the shower, the restroom, the sink, all that. It's like a bathroom, right? But it's a little bit of space so you can work out. So if I got to work with that in the 20-degree weather and all that, then we'll do that. There's all kinds of different cardio exercises we can come up. I can do burpees. I don't really want to do burpees because I got shoulder stuff. So, there's all kinds of different stuff we can do if you're healthy. So, moral of the story is that, although I had 2 weeks off, I thought it might be more detrimental than it actually was. I learned that, probably, my body probably, had a chance to relax, had a chance to get some rest, although my shoulders is like, I literally get woken up out of my sleep from the pain. It's like a toothache. I said, that's exactly how I can feel. It's not really it's a toothache. Basically is what it feels like. So imagine a toothache in your shoulders. So, and it's muscular. It could be tendon stuff. Who knows? But if you got weak shoulders, you try to do any type of, push-ups or bench press or anything like that. I used to get these all the time. I used to get them all the time. And what I learned is, and what I don't know why I haven't been on them sooner, but you know, you gotta get them shoulders in. So that's the update. We gonna try, we gonna try to speed up the process, right? I'm not really seeing, like, in the midsection results as fast as I would like. So, even though I took 2 weeks off, so we gonna kick it up a notch. We're gonna do cardio every single day. Like, I don't care what we do, other than squats. On the days we don't do squats, because that's like overkill. Because the squats are strength building, but they're also cardio, the way we do them. And then the other days, there really is no cardio necessarily. So we're gonna put cardio in, and we're gonna see what happens. Now it's breakfast time. I'm hungry. And it's time to get on the road. That made my favorite part. So with that, enjoy the rest of your day. Stay tuned for the update next week. And we're going to get it in. I didn't lose nothing. I didn't really gain nothing, but I didn't lose nothing either. So enjoy the rest of your day. We'll talk to you soon.